Hey guys, Miss GoElectric here, and I'm in Las Vegas for the Consumer Electronics Show 2022. They have a ton of battery electric products that I want to check out, and I'm sure you want to see too. So let's see what they have in store for us. All right, so we're headed over to Damon. They're an electric motorcycle company. They look pretty amazing, so let's go check it out.
Damon is a Vancouver-based electric motorcycle startup that unveiled their first bike, the Hypersport, at CES 2020. Now they're unveiling their second bike, the Hyperfighter.
All right, 1 second, here we go.
Safety, comfort, and connected technology are priorities for Damon.
When we started Damon, the first thing that we thought about was safety, right? And so the foundation of that safety was basically creating an electric drivetrain that was intrinsically safe or propagation resistant. So inside this hyperdrive battery pack, which is also the frame of the motorcycle, structurally it's part of the motorcycle. The reason why we had to go through this level of integration is because, frankly, in order to get this level of performance, 200 horsepower, 200 miles of range on a single charge, 200 miles per hour top speed, we couldn't just take off-the-shelf components and just jam it into a traditional trellis frame. We had to kind of completely redesign the bike and go, okay, number one goal is jam as many of these 21700 lithium-ion cells. And how do we do that? Well, we got to make the battery an integral part of the motorcycle, and so that's what we've done.
This bike has so much technology, it's so amazing. We just walked past this partner booth and found an F-150 Lightning. This is the Lariat trim. Pretty amazing, right? Looks great.
We're looking at a color-changing BMW. BMW dazzled people with their e-ink color-changing exterior finish.
How are ya?
Pretty good. You coming to test drive?
That'd be great.
But I really wanted to drive. There were 3 options available for the drive experience: the iX xDrive 50, the i4 eDrive 40, and the i4 M50. I had time to drive the iX and the i4 M50. Although the test drives were short, I was able to get a great feel for both these vehicles. I'll have a first impression review you can watch here on my channel. BMW always seems to impress at CES, and this year was no exception. But now, it's time to head inside and find more EV technology.
This here is a Korean company. They just opened last year an office in the Silicon Valley area, and they want to introduce a couple of different types of charging stations. These 2 on the end actually are specifically designed for heavy-duty application, so they accept up to 400 kilowatts, which is crazy. That's really, really fast.
Another charging company, Wallbox, showed off a new DC bidirectional charger supporting up to 11.5 kilowatts called the Quasar 2. But there were some quirky electric goods that caught my eye too. This Aska electric vertical takeoff and landing cockpit prototype was first. Its propellers fold in so you can drive it or fly it. On to more quirkiness.
These are so cool. They are electric, autonomous snow throwing machines. I could definitely use this at my place in Michigan.
We're doing a crowdfunding campaign at the end of February, early March, where we're basing about, our estimate is 50% off the entire package. So instead of $4,000 for everything, $2,000 gets you the unit itself and gets you the docking station as well.
And from little things to big things.
FPT is a powertrain company that design and manufacture powertrain and e-powertrain solution, so zero-emission solution, going from small application to heavy-duty trucks, but not only, because we operate in the on-road world as well in the power generation area, agricultural and construction machine, and in the marine world. All of them zero-emission solution we can able to provide. On that area, you have e-axle for heavy-duty trucks that we developed for Nikola. We, as a group, as the Iveco group, we have been investor in Nikola, but we are also the company that design and manufacture the e-axle for their trucks, and we are launching right now.
Guys, I'm here at Cake, and if you remember from my video last year, I actually featured, because they revealed at CES last year, this Dometic delivery, not only refrigerator, but also it has heating capability. Really neat. But now they're at CES this year in order to show off their whole work line. So all these bikes you see here are now able to be utilized in taking any kind of cargo, any kind of delivery service. This is just a small subset of what they offer, but really neat that they're starting to make them more utility vehicles than just a fun electric motorbike.
Speaking of delivery, Electric Last Mile Solutions was out in full force. In fact, they even hosted a GoElectric meet and greet. They broadcast multiple showings of the Charge Across America EV Rally documentary, which previously aired on NBC Sports. It was fun to watch the show and relive the experience on the broadside of their upcoming Class 3 delivery truck.
I'm here at Electromechanica. If you guys remember, I did a video very early on with the first production vehicle off the line with the CEO of the company at that time. But since then, there's a new CEO at the helm, and they've gone through some updates, so they're making some progress here.
This convertible is just a proof of concept, but I like what I see. I'll have to interview their new CEO soon.
Well, this is a nice treat. Look, we have the Volvo Concept Recharge.
There were many partner booths with well-known EV concepts and pre-production models. I also spotted a Canoe lifestyle vehicle at the AVL booth. It looks very spacious.
It looks like we have here Edison Future. They actually debuted these two vehicles at the LA Auto Show this past year, and they have them here at CES, so let's check them out. It looks like they have this cargo version, and they also have this pickup truck type version. Very interesting interior we got here. This is a solar panel that retracts all the way back and covers the bed.
Budding Vietnamese automaker VinFast is going all in, and that's obvious here at CES.
We have a full size, we have compact, we have mid-size. So it looks like VinFast knows what segment they want to hit here that is one of the most popular in the United States.
Sony also wants to intrigue the minds of the US auto buyer. They introduced their second concept, an SUV called the Vision S02. At last year's show, they revealed the sedan. Clearly, Sony is sparking interest with their integrated audio and gaming technologies in these Vision concepts. Let's keep hoping they'll someday head to production. On that note, we wish the same for budding Turkish EV startup TOG, who displayed their second concept at CES as well. Another concept that was unveiled at CES, but virtually, was the Mercedes EQXX. An impressive aerodynamic and efficient vehicle with incredible potential. It claims a 620-plus mile range, a benchmark 0.17 drag coefficient, and overall 95% efficiency. The second major virtual reveal was by GM. They took the cover off their Chevy Silverado EV that will be delivered starting late next year. With up to 400 miles of range and an impressive multi-flex midgate, the Silverado EV will be a welcome electric pickup truck option on the market in the years to come. Chevy also teased a sub-$30,000 Equinox EV, as well as information that a Blazer EV is on its way. Before I wrap up, I want to thank Electric Last Mile Solutions, Charge Across America, and Park My Fleet for opening the door to CES for my team and I in 2022. As an aside, I also want to thank Sandy, Corey, and the crew at Monroe Live for outstanding conversation and camaraderie after hours. All of you contributed to a memorable experience, and I'm ready to do it again in 2023.
Well, the show might have been a little bit smaller this year, but we still saw a ton of amazing electric battery-powered products. It really gets me excited for the future. Thank you guys for watching this video, and until next time, drive, fly, ride. Go electric.